Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. So, yeah, I'm racing 35 Majorette Diecast cars on Thunder Lightning Speedway, which is this Carmat racetrack that I have. And before the racing actually happens, I have to do the qualifying times for each car. This will take a small bit, but this helps determine which cars would be racing in which group for the race event. I am going to mention something. There's going to be more international countries of car for the major diecast cars for where the real life car is built. So yeah, not a huge amount of options for USA. I mean, there's some, but not a huge amount though. Right. Let's see which car should go first for qualifying. Well, qualifying practice, because it's kind of both in the same thing. I guess this Porsche will go first. 3, 2, 1, go. 1 second exact on the nose, so time to beat is 1 second. Car's a bit closer here. Alright, this Camaro is going 1 second and 2 milliseconds, a little bit slower than the Porsche. See what this Nissan does. Wow, that was even worse than the Camaro. See what this Aston Martin race car does. Go. 91 milliseconds. That's first place right now. SUVs are going to be pretty heavy, so I don't really expect this one to go so fast, but we'll have to see what happens though. Go. 107. That Nissan was 109, so as of right now, the first group will be these four. That Nissan's going to be in the second group. Somehow that SUV was 2 milliseconds faster than the Nissan was. Go. Yeah, kind of got a little bit stuck at that car there. Go. Somehow still got stuck. Go. Okay, well, it's not doing so well. That car gets a 162, 1 second, 62 milliseconds, so that's not so good. Let's see what this Nissan race car does. Go. I think it can go faster than 1 second, 5 milliseconds. Go. Yeah, 95 milliseconds. That was way more faster, which now puts that Lamborghini into the next group. So far, the fastest time is 91 milliseconds. No car's beaten that time just yet. Let's see what this rally car does. Go. 96 milliseconds. Wow, that thing was pretty quick. That boots the Camaro into the next group. Let's see who's racing next. And it's going to be a Ford Mustang. 103. Close, but not enough. Go. 107. Well, 103 isn't enough for there, but it's enough for that group. All right, let's see. Got another rally car. Go. Go. 116. Slower than that group, so that rally car is going to be in the third group. See what this green Porsche does. Go. 112. It's not fast enough for this group. It's not fast enough for that group, so it's probably going to be in the third group then. All right, let's see what this Porsche race car does. Go. 90 milliseconds, and we have a new record. Now bumps you there, and bumps you there. Wow. 90 milliseconds is now the new time to beat. Set by the Porsche race car. The one in white with the red and blue racing stripes and number 61 on the hood and doors. Let's see what this Bugatti does. Go. 91 milliseconds. That's tied for second. 96. That's slightly worse. 90, 91. I think that was 96. That was like 90 something, I think. Well, let's go again one more time. Go. 96 again. Try again. Go. 102. Well, it's probably going to be in this group then, which moves that car there, portion to a different group now. Right, let's see what this GTR does. Now, before I raced this Nissan Skyline GTR R35, there was some people saying that, the Nissan with the gold rims was a chase thing. It's not a chase, unfortunately. I've actually watched a channel's video to, know what one Majorette chase would look like. I'm not sure if all of them will be exactly like that or not, but basically they're 1 of 5,000, and they're going to have like shiny gold color, like full shiny gold exterior colors on the car. Supposedly there's like other chases from them too. But they're going to have like shiny exteriors, like really, really shiny exterior colors. And they're probably going to still say like 1 of 5,000 or 1 of some number that Majorette uses for their chase car system. But as far as I'm aware, most stores that get Majorette cars in the US, I don't know if they'll get chases or like what's the distribution with Majorette, like what's their plan for distributing their diecast chases, like, to other countries, not just, countries in Europe. Because the channel I found on YouTube that ends up finding one of these Majorette chases, they're out in Europe somewhere. I don't exactly know what country, but yeah, they found one at some really big diecast car shop out in Europe. And it's like, all these years I've been, looking through Majorette cars and then like reading, stuff through eBay. eBay would say something like, this is a chase with the gold rims. It's not a chase. Do not fall for those scams. Please take my advice seriously when I say that. Do not pay like $40 or $60 for this thing. It is not a chase. The rims come like this. They are not a chase. Nowhere on the packaging does it say the car's a chase or say anything of like, 1 of 5,000 or 1 of 3,500 or anything like that. And the car's exterior is not shiny gold. They're like some other shiny color. So yeah, please do not fall for those eBay fake Majorette chase scams. That's just my advice as a, diecast car collector. Don't fall for some scam. Because, people online could, that are selling diecast car stuff could say like, something's a chase, and then you Google search it and it turns out it's not a chase, and you spent that money to pay for a non-chase thing. Sorry, but, at that point it's too little too late to save yourself from realizing you just got scammed on a non-chase thing. Which is why you really need to look at the picture and Google search the picture for the chase before you buy anything online through sellers through any online websites for diecast chase cars from any diecast car brand that makes chases. All right, well, let's race this GTR now. 3, 2, 1, go. 107, 1 second. I think that's going to be in this group here, which puts you there, bumps you with the Porsche. All right. So I'm just trying to move cars out of the way that haven't raced. Three, 2, 1, go. 101. 3, 2, 1, go. 111. That was even worse. Okay, so I think that's gonna put, I want to say puts you here, bumps the Mustang to this group here, puts that Porsche with you guys there. Right, let's do this Hyundai. Go. 111, go. 116, that was even worse. I think that's probably somewhere like, I want to say there, most likely. Actually, that Nissan got a 162, so that thing is probably going to go there in that group. All right. Well, I'm getting closer to getting all these groups figured out, but we might have some uneven groups of cars for numbers of car in the groups for the race. 3, 2, 1, go. 98 milliseconds. That's probably going to be in group 1. Go. 101. Yeah, 98 milliseconds was faster, so I think that puts you there, that puts you there, sends you there, puts you there, puts that Nissan in another group again. Yeah, that Nissan had the worst time of a 162. 1 second, 62 milliseconds. Don't know how you go that badly on a track like this. Well, Carmat track like this. Go. Ooh, a 130. That's pretty bad. 142. That's even worse. Well, that car is going to earn itself a spot in that group with the GTR. That was pretty bad. Go. 117. Go. 98 milliseconds. That's tied with that Volkswagen, I do believe. Go. 102. I want to say that puts you into this group here, knocks the Lambo into that group, puts you there, then puts that Porsche here in that group. Right. Keep this stuff going. Try to move cars away from groups that aren't ready yet. Well, from the groups that are over there, but for the cars that haven't raced, you can't be in the group until you have done your qualifying and practice combined lap time, or times if you want to do a second lap. Go. 113. Go. 102. Probably going to put you there. Bumps that Bugatti there. Bumps you there. Puts you there. Pre-uk ponytails, hey. I don't know if you're into like diecast car racing stuff, but that's what I'm doing right now in this live stream. I normally don't do that all the time on my channel, but every once in a while I probably will. Three, two, one, go. 110, go. 108. Not going to be enough for the first or second group. It's probably going to be the third group. Puts you there. Puts you there. Puts that GTR into another group by itself again. As if it hasn't already been moved into its own separate group like probably 2 or 4 times now before this racing stuff even gets started. Quite a few years ago. I can't exactly say when I got interested in diecast car stuff. Like, to be honest, when I started collecting diecast cars, I probably was just doing mostly Hot Wheels or Matchbox. No other brands like before then, because this is when I, first started doing it. So like, I don't know the exact like year or whenever I started doing it, but I'm just gonna say that someone else had actually got me into diecast car collecting stuff, and he no longer collects diecast cars anymore. I'm not unfortunately allowed to say his name, but yeah, quite a few years ago. I don't know exactly how many years ago it was, but quite a few years ago, I got into collecting diecast cars. I don't know exactly how old or like how many years ago it was, but it's probably too long in the past for me to remember when I first started collecting or getting into diecast cars. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, 110 and 112, that's probably going to be this group here, most likely. So that puts you there, sends you there, puts you there. 3, 2, 1, go. 111, 99 milliseconds. That's probably just out of the first group, but into the second group. Puts you there, puts you there, puts you there, puts you there. Got to move these cars out of the way because you have not raced yet. Sends you there. Hot Wheels isn't like good all the time. I mean, to be honest, when I'm thinking of toy car stuff, I rarely like check the quality most of the time. But to be honest, if we're talking about good quality, I'd stay away from Adventure Force, which is like a Maisto version of Hot Wheels and Matchbox. They are cheap. They supposedly have like detailed headlights or taillight stuff, but the tires, wheels, and rims on those things don't go well on your Hot Wheels 6-lane tracks or on your Hot Wheels other tracks you have. But yeah, if you want like diecast cars that are like, detailed but aren't crazy expensive like Mini GT or Tarmac Works price, Matchbox has a lot of details into their cars. Hot Wheels will, but they'll have more details like in their premium cars more than their basic cars. Although to be honest, I don't know exactly what you mean by quality. Like, are you talking about the paint quality, like, for the colors? Because both Hot Wheels and Matchbox paint their cars pretty good. But if you want like, higher end detailed cars, then you're gonna be talking premium brands like, Hot Wheels premiums for like the car culture cars, the pop culture ones, Matchbox collectors, Tarmac Works, Mini GT, Majorette, M2 Machines. Well, M2 Machines is okay actually. M2 Machines is not the best quality, I will say that. M2 Machines, every once in a while, something will happen where like, they could package something with like the car upside down or like the hood's already open somehow. I'm not saying don't buy M2 Machines, but to be honest, they're pricey. So, don't buy them too often unless it's like, some really cool M2 machine diecast car. Because the M2 machines range in the price of $497 plus tax, give or take on what, country you're in for buying the M2 cars. And that's just the auto driver ones. They start at like $497 plus tax. That depends on like what store and what country you get them in. Then the second price for them is $668 or $688 plus tax for their boxed ones, which I believe are called their like Detroit, the M2 like Detroit 164 scale things in the boxes. And then after that, their third most expensive, their third price is the M2 Coca-Cola ones, not the haulers, but the 164 M2 cars by themselves. Those are 97 plus tax. Now, again, all these prices vary depending on like what store and what country you buy them in, because M2 machines are worldwide, but I don't think everywhere sells them. I know USA sells them, Canada sells them. I'm not sure if the Walmart stores out in Mexico sell them or not. If they do, let me know, because that's something I don't have full info on, because I've never been to a Walmart store out there before, so I don't really have enough info to know that. Yeah. I don't know if they have M2 machines out in Indonesia. They might if like someone buys them in some US store and then they like, end up moving out there or something or whatever it is. Or like there's some, like special diecast car shops or something out there. But yeah, well, anyways, I do need to get focused back on the racing stuff here because I don't want to spend crazy long getting the racing done. Oh, I know they sell Hot Wheels in many places out there. I'm talking about M2 machines. It's a different type of diecast car brand. M2 machines are pretty much premiums. The most expensive M2s are going to be like $25 just about. But those are the giant 124 scale ones. The M2 Cokes, or they're like auto haulers. Well, the Coke haulers are like the auto haulers are going to be like about $20 with tax being added, but that's so, like I said, depending on what country you get them in. All right, let's do this. Next car ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. 111, go. 102. I think that's probably enough for the second group. I want to say it's probably going to be about here, maybe. Bumps you there, bumps you there, bumps you there, puts you there. All right, next car. 3, 2, 1, go. Oops. That was really awful. Go. Better, but I think that's going to probably put this car here, which sends this Nissan into another group, probably for like the third or fourth time now. Here's the broken Porsche car. Let's see what it does. That was pretty good. 97 milliseconds. That's 1 millisecond faster than 98, which bumps you there, 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 you go there, and you go there. Wow, that's cool. Right. You can keep putting stuff in the top chat, Pyric Ponytails. It's just that I'm really trying to focus on getting, these lap times stuff, done, so that way I can get onto the racing stuff. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, two, one, go. 107. All right, that's probably gonna be. I want to say here, bumps you here, puts you here, puts you there, puts you here, puts you there. Yeah, there's quite a lot of cars in here, so I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible. 3, 2, 1, go. 132, that's pretty slow. 3, 2, 1, go. 139, that's even worse. The groups are almost done, but that's, just actually for the grouping for the lap times, because then after that I have to do all these racing things. And then it's just going to be first and second advancing. I used to do like first, second, and third, but that's not really going to work. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, the track kind of fell off, so that time's going to not count. Go. 130, go. 113. Probably puts you there, puts you there, puts you there, puts you there, puts you there. And the GTR's in another group for the 4th time now. My goodness. 3, 2, 1, go. 132, 3, 2, 1, go. 107. That's probably this group here, I believe. You there, you there, you there. Actually, hold on. Puts you there, puts you there, puts you there. There's 5 cars left, and then the racing can finally start. That was kind of a bit unfair. I started it too soon. 101. 99. Woo, that is fast. That's not quite enough for the first group, but that's enough for the second group. Puts you there. 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 Three, two, one, go. 105, 3, 2, 1, go. That didn't seem quite right. Go. 125. That seemed worse somehow. Go. 104. Go. 97. That's definitely enough for the fastest group. Puts you there. 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 The GTR is probably going to end up in a group somehow, either by itself or close to. Hold on, I'm going to pause this. Well, I'm back. Just had to mute my mic for something, because I thought something supposedly had arrived, but I don't think it has just yet. Alright, last 3 cars, and then the racing can finally start, I hope. Go. 116, go. 112. Probably gonna not be this group, it's probably gonna be this group. More than likely there. Puts you there. Puts you there. Puts you there. Well, puts you there. Puts you there. Puts you there. Yep, and the Nissan's in another group. For the 4th time now. That Nissan's been put into a group by itself 4 times now. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Wow. Go. Go. 106. I'm going to say that's probably there. Puts you 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 there. Last car, finally. How many groups do I even have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 groups. Go. 111. Go. 103. Probably gonna put you maybe there? I think so. Put you there. 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 All right, finally the racing can start. Now, the only thing is though is that the thing I'm putting the cars in is not really ready just yet. So I'm gonna have to get this bag from down here. Come on. All right, got the bag. Got the bag. Right. Well, the racing can finally start now, so let's do it. Only the top 2 will advance from each group. Because the very last group has like 2 cars in there, basically that shouldn't be hard to figure out. But you never know. 3, 2, 1, go. Final lap for these two cars, but the cars in front of them are actually a lot behind. Well, these 2 have been eliminated. The Aston Martin and Porsche race car have been eliminated. They're going into the elimination bag. Just need something to keep this bag to stay open. There, that worked. Alright, well, those two advance. On to group number 2. There's one road going car, 2 rally cars, and a concept car. Let's see what happens out of this race. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, and the Porsche got knocked way off track. What the heck happened there? Whoa, that Porsche is not doing so good. The Volkswagen and the Mercedes have one lap to go. Volkswagen and Mercedes are in the final lap. The cars in front of them are a lap behind. And the Mercedes edges out that car. These two have been eliminated. Nope, you're gonna stay open. Right, next group. At least the races go much quicker once there's less cars. 3, 2, 1, go. Lap 3 of 4. Oh no, the Toyota fell down. Lap 4 of 4, final lap. Who's gonna win? And the Dodge wins, followed by the Alfa in second. Somehow a Bugatti ends up losing to 2 cars that have less horsepower than it. Next group up. Now, that wasn't the only Bugatti in this racing event, though. There is another Majorette Bugatti, but it's not going to be red, though. Well, fully red, or close to fully red. 3, 2, 1, go. Lap 3 of 4. Lap 4 of 4. Oh, wow, those Porsche cars got stuck. And somehow the Renault out of nowhere at the end wins it. Just barely, though. Eliminated. Alright, I will be right back. Just gotta do something really quick, and then I'll be back to more racing. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that delay or break. It was a little bit longer than wanted it to be. But anyways, I'm back. Let's keep this live going. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, there's what? 1 or 2 laps left to go in this race. Final lap. And the Porsche wins it, which is interesting because it was behind just about every lap. Well, those 2 cars are even. Sorry about that. Three, 2, 1, go. Oh no, what's happened to the Porsches? Because these 2 cars have 1 left to go, these 2 have 2 more. They have 1 more to go, and these other 2 cars are in their final lap. And the Lambo wins. Well, it doesn't matter for the other 2 cars because they are out. Three, 2, 1, go. Lap 3 or 4 for them. Every car is on lap 3 or 4 now. 4 of 4. Oh no, what's happened to the Lambo and that Hyundai rally car? The Camaro takes the win, followed by the Mustang second. Well, it doesn't matter because those 2 cars are out. Oh no, car fell down. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So these cars will have to race the winner of those 2. So that way we have 4 groups of 4 left. So we'll go from 35 down to 16 cars. 3, 2, 1, go. Left 2 of 4. Left 3 of 4. Final lap. And the green Porsche wins, which is interesting because it was upside down at one point in the race. Okay. Gotta stay open, bag. Three, 2, 1, go. Whoa. This track is getting moved. Carmat track's getting moved around quite a lot. Final lap. And the Nissan wins, followed by the Ford second. Bands out. Alright, let's see what happens here. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 2 of 4. Left 3 of 4. Left 4 of 4. And oh my goodness, there's a giant crash on the final lap, getting close to the finish line. And it looks like the Nissan's going to win, followed by green Porsche second. Alright, well, time for the next round or groups to happen. Yeah, it was this group, like that. Alright, let's see. Who's going to win this race here? Three, two, one, go. Lap 204. Lap 304. There's someone lap 204. Final lap for them. They're still a lap behind. Close, but the McLaren narrowly wins it at the end. Oh, those who have been eliminated. Stay open, bag, please. Three, two, one, go. Lap 204. Lap 304. Final lap, and the Volkswagen Ford rally car had a small crash. And the Dodge wins by probably close to, I wouldn't say exactly half a car length, but getting closer to that. But it was still a sizable win. That group is going last. This group is up next. Let's see what cars win it out of this group here. The two faster cars from this group are starting third and fourth place, actually, so they'll have a little bit of a challenge if they want to somehow end up going into the next round, which will be the Elite 8 or Final 8 cars of this Majorette Monday Diecast Racing livestream event. 3, 2, 1, go. Didn't take long. We're down to lap 204. We're into lap 304. Lap 404. And it looks like the Lamborghini is going to win because that Bugatti keeps getting hit by the Porsche behind it. And somehow the Bugatti takes the win at the end. Wow. This bag is not cooperating. Really need that thing to stay open somehow. Three, two. Hold on. No, that's more like it. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 204. Lap 304. Lap 404. And the GTR wins it out of the randomness of that race somehow, because it was in like third or fourth place the majority of the race and somehow ends up winning it. All right. Well, that was very shocking results there. All right. We're almost at the final four. Then after that, it goes down to final three, then the final two for a 2-lap shootout, and then the winner of everything. 3, 2, 1, go. Lap 204. Lap 304. Lap 304, I believe now. 404. Comes down to this. Who's it going to be? And the Challenger SRT Demon beats the Senna just barely. Wow. Close race. Well, no race car or Alpha in the final. We do have one American car in the final four. So surprisingly, the good thing is we have one USA car left in the final four cars for this Majorette Monday Diecast Cars racing event. The only problem is we don't know what its other two competitors will end up being. 3, 2, 1, go. Lap 204. Lap 304. Their other two cars at this rate wouldn't matter because they're a lot behind. They're in lap 304. The other two cars that are catching up to them. Now we'll take them. Wow, somehow the Porsche was off track and still ends up beating the Bugatti. All right, well, final four race showdown. So the final 4 cars are a Majorette McLaren Senna, Majorette Dodge Challenger SRT Demon in black, Majorette Bugatti Chiron per Pure Sport in black with orange stripes, and a bright light green, kind of like a lime green sort of, but maybe not exact, but a bright green Porsche 911 GT3 RS. All right, I'm curious to see what car is going to win it all from these. 3, 2, 1, go. Left 2 of 4. Left 3 of 4. Left 4 of 4. Final lap. Remember, 1 car gets eliminated. And the Bugatti is going to be 4th place overall. So the fastest car from this race, top speed-wise and horsepower, is not going to make it. All right. Well, now we're down to the final 3 cars. That Porsche does have some catching up to do, but because there's only 3 cars, it might have a better chance. Because normally, if there's 4 cars, it can happen, and it has happened like 1 or 2 races in this series where a car in 3rd or 4th place does end up getting 1st or 2nd somehow, or possibly win the race by like half a car, by like close to half a car length, or just enough to like squeak out the win. Or if it doesn't squeak out or get the win, it'll get 2nd place. 3, 2, 1, go. Left 2 of 4. Left 3 of 4. Left 4 of 4. Remember, if a car's off track, it does not count for the win. And it looks like the Porsche is going to get 3rd place. All right, it's between the Senna and the Challenger SRT Demon. This will be a 2-lap shootout, and remember, if 1 car has a big enough lead, that doesn't mean anything. The other car could come back and possibly do something. All right, well, let's do this and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Final lap. Is it going to be in? The Challenger Demon wins it all. And it's doing some of the fun drifting, or drifting like things. Senna gets 2nd, so, well, now since the racing is done, I can take this out of the way and show the cars that were in the race and which cars got what spot. Before I end the live stream. So, here's the cars. 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th place. So this car was 1st place overall after all the races were done. The Majorette Dodge Challenger SRT Demon in this really nice black color. 2nd place was the McLaren Senna, which is actually my newest Majorette car I got from Walmart a few days ago, last week or weekend. And it's actually my first ever Majorette McLaren car in my collection. So yeah, this is actually kind of like 2 firsts in a way, because it's my first ever Majorette McLaren Senna. They have another color version of this one that's like fully orange, I do believe. But this one's like red with white doors. And here's the functioning feature of that McLaren Senna. The doors open up like that, which I think is pretty cool. And 3rd place was this bright green Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The special feature for this car is opening doors just like the Dodge Challenger. And then 4th place, surprisingly, to my really big surprised me more than I thought, was this Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport, because this thing actually has more horsepower than all 3 of these cars here. Maybe not all 3 of them combined, but more than all 3 of them by itself. not combining horsepower from these cars into one car kind of thing, or into one engine. Well, that's it for this live stream. Sorry that the intermission or break took a bit longer than planned or expected, but it had to happen. Anyways, that's it for this Majorette Monday Diecast Cars Racing live stream. By Win, thanks for watching, joining, stopping by. And if you weren't able to watch the race for the practice qualifying lap times to the first rounds of racing to the second rounds of racing, then to the third rounds of racing, and then to the final 8 cars, then the final 4 cars, final 3. Basically, if you missed any parts of the racing action in this Majorette Monday Diecast Cars Racing live stream event, when this live stream is done, when I click the end stream button, it'll be put on my channel sometime either today or tomorrow. Well, have a great rest of your weekend, everyone, and I'll see you all next time in my next Diecast Cars or Video Game Cars video or live stream. Bye now. Bye now. Laters.